Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Cloudy Winnipeg. But it's 8.4 Celsius. That's a bonus. Okay, we're not going to talk about the weather. What we're going to talk about is this. And probably about, half an hour ago, I sat down here at the table, and among other things, I thought I better get all my sprues out that I'm going to need. So I systematically started going through the manual here, and to see which ones I needed. And then I'm seeing, like I need the N, the L, and the D, and the J, and the R. And then I realized that I also need the D, and the H, and what other one did I find that I needed? Anyway, I should have brought the boxes over here that had them sort of all filed in, and then taken them out as I needed them, because this step 15 here, it's got the pieces all over the place, you might say. Oh, and I need the S sprue. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is systematically, I'm going to go through them, and let's say we start right up here in the upper left-hand corner by the number 15. Well, the first one we need is the S4. Well, I don't have the S sprue, so I got to go get it. And then after I get it, circle it. I think I've done that before. Just systematically go through it, get all the pieces I need for 15. However, what time we got here? And probably a little over an hour from right now, I gotta jump in my car, and I gotta go downtown to the what they used to refer to as the Winnipeg General Hospital. It's now called and has been for many years, called the Health Science Center. It's our main hospital. In that hospital, I'm going to have a test, so an ultrasound. That's what the cardiologist wants. He's prescribed that for me or whatever. And yeah, so I got to do that. It's going to take up probably most of the morning. The parking is going to be expensive, and what's worse about the parking is I've never been in this parking lot before, and so I'm kind of wondering, how do I get into it? How do I get out of it? How do I pay? My son was over and had coffee on Pizza Day with me, and he's been there, so fortunately he was able to tell me what to watch out for. But this place is big. You almost I wish I could take my motorcycle and ride it around in there, and so I don't have to walk. But anyway, hey, life, that's the way it is. Yeah, that's life, is what I was starting to say. Okay, I think we've got most of our stuff here. I'm just going to go ahead and start nipping pieces off. There's no use getting ready for Missy the dog, because when Missy normally goes out for her little walk, I'll be downtown. But I think we can go ahead and do a little bit here this morning while I'm waiting for time to leave. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get out for a quick scoot yesterday. I did get out yesterday. I went to the A&W yesterday, as a few of you have already seen. That ride did not go as normal. I was just feeling, you might say, gimpy. I was undecided as to where to park, and I just couldn't get my act together. I remember when I came out of there, I said I'm not going to go to the A&W anymore. But I might go one more time just to see if I can do it right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's recompose here, and I guess I'm going to have to go get the S sprue if we're going to be systematic here. And also the R, or the R sprues here. I need R2, which looks like this piece right here. Okay, anyway, let's get at it. Now this might be the only piece that we need off of the S sprue, the S4. going to very carefully draw a circle around it. Okay, we got it. I think all of these pieces, as near as I can tell, are really obvious what they are. Now moving right down, we need the R2, which is right here, conveniently located. Almost like I knew I was going to do it, right? Okay, so we got the R2. I wonder where the D2 is. R2, D2. Okay, so we got that. Do I need to circle the whole thing? Well, may as well. Why not? Why not try and do it nice here like this? Yeah, there we go. Seems to me I've done that before. Okay, I'm going to just continue on and get the rest of them. It looks like there's a lot of stuff on the end sprue here that we have to get. Once again, I don't think we can get these mixed up. The 17 looks a lot like the number 1, but there's a difference in height. Everything is a slightly different shape or size, so I don't think we get them mixed up because they won't fit on the positioning places. The J19 looks a lot like the N2, but it's a lot bigger, so I think we're going to be okay. I don't think I need to label this stuff. At least that's my thinking right now. It could be that a couple of days from now I'm going to be gluing the wrong stuff in the wrong place and say, oh, I screwed up. We do have to make some more photo etch stuff here, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Yeah, like I say, I'm just going to continue on and try and get all the parts now. Okay, as near as I can tell here, we have all the plastic parts necessary for step 15. There is quite a bit of photo etch to get. We'll get that later. But the next step now will be to get all these pieces properly cleaned up here. Something like that. And that's going to have to wait though, because in a few minutes I have to leave to go downtown. So I guess we'll see you when I get back. Yeah. We did pretty good here this morning, so far.
It's Uncle Ron. Hi, Uncle Ron.
Hello, Missy.
Uncle Ron's got the good stuff.
Hello, Missy. Thank you for coming.
Oh. Having a frustrating morning. I was looking forward to getting my blood test results, and now his secretary says I have to have an appointment in order to get the results over the telephone.
You mean from Dr. Seaman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, too late.
So we'll see. So you got an emergency appointment tonight at 5:45.
Okay.
I guess last analysis I get by with one phone appointment a month, but now it'll have to be 2. Maybe that's what he's doing to increase his income. He doesn't have enough patients, but
You know, our medical service here in Canada is great. Like, I just came back from the Health Science Center, right? And it's fantastic with the service you can get. But you can also see that there's this underlying money grab, you know? And
well, everyone's got to live.
yeah, but not... All right. I can see I'm not going to get anywhere with you.
No, but I mean, not every physician's the same. You know what I mean?
No.
We can't paint everyone with the same brush, because that would be...
I still say there is an underlying money grab. Yeah.
Well,
I would.
I'm pretty sure that if
here's an
if they
example.
weren't
Here's
paid,
an
they wouldn't do
example.
it.
Here's an example. I just came back from the Health Science Center. I parked for an hour and a half, and it cost me $8 to park the car in the Health Science Center parking lot. That's a money grab. It doesn't have to be that expensive.
I did that for 7 years with Martha's cancer, and I complained about it all the time
And it
because
didn't
I
help.
would be there 8 or 9 hours at a time. So I'd be paying almost $100 parking at times,
For a day?
or whatever it was. It was a lot, and then the next day, and the next day, and
So-
the next day.
So you don't call that a money grab?
They farm out the parking lots to private companies. They don't own the parking lots.
Yeah.
The physician doesn't own the parking lot.
No, the physician doesn't, but I think
The
the
parking-
hospital must have something to
The
say about
parking
it.
lot companies, it's a money grab. All of them.
Okay, well
In
then,
every city.
it's
I
a
mean,
money grab.
In America,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same way, but
It's a money grab. That's what I'm saying. It's a money grab.
and it's a terrible thing unless you happen to own the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can buy shares in that kind of thing, I think, if you want to. But
Well, I'm not that way. I'm not going to buy shares in anybody that's going to take advantage of a poor patient who likes little black dogs.
no argument. No argument. How did you like the echocardiogram?
It worked good, except the machine broke down halfway through, and she had to reboot it and start again. But it went really, really, really well.
You
The
broke-
worst. Yeah, I broke the machine. The worst part was I got all the way back to the parking lot, up the elevator to the 3rd level where I was parked, and realized that I'd forgotten my glasses. So back down I went. I could have been home 10 minutes earlier.
You had to go back to where you got the echocardiogram to
Get my glasses.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of hiking, isn't it?
Yeah, but it worked out. I was surprised how well it went. Yeah.
And you came home and parked on the street.
I parked on the street because Phyllis was here plucking dandelions yesterday, and she said she's going to mow today. So
Good,
that's
good,
why I'm
good,
on the
good.
street.
Good.
Okay. So this Missy the dog segment is a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that's
she's
right.
on your lap. She feels the anxiety. I'm a comfort doodle.
Yeah, I need all the comfort I can get lately. Yeah. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Well, she wants to come back.
She doesn't feel you're sufficiently comforted.
No, I guess that's it. Yeah.
Uncle Ron is still suffering from that parking ticket.
$8.
We may have to be here for 2 days.
But you know what? I sort of was kind of miffed about the $8, but all the way home I told myself it was way cheaper than a taxi.
Yeah, and or an Uber. It
Yeah.
was cheaper. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Oh, you know what? She sees that milk bone over there. Can I give it to her, or is it okay to give it to her? This is one of those hard ones.
It's too late now.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I was wondering what was going on, because she's never jumped back on my lap before like that. Okay.
Her jaws, I mean, she got jaws like a shark.
Is that good, Missy? You like that? Hey, was that a good one? Is that a good one? Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for coming.
Wow.
Thank you for coming.
Those
Yeah,
are super hard.
yeah they are.
You cut them with a saw?
I sort of score them and then I snap them in half.
And you score them with a serrated knife?
No, just an ordinary. Oh, we're hooked on here. Wait. Okay, there you go.
Bye, Uncle Ron.
All right, we'll see you.
I'll see you this afternoon.
Yeah. A little bit cloudy.
And 60% chance of showers starting to go now.
Oh, fine. Maybe.
Did you look at the weather rate? The rate?
No, I checked early this morning, but that was quite a while ago. Bye, Missy. See ya. Yeah, it's a money grab. Final answer. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now that we have concluded that it's a money grab, let's continue on here. I was not expecting to be able to get back here in time to catch Missy. I thought I was going to be a lot later than I was, but everything went really, really good. Yeah. I know it sounded like I was unhappy, but I'm quite happy with our medical system, except that I think it's a money grab. It doesn't have to be. You know what's happening is they are making rules and regulations and laws passing so that you can't go anywhere you want to have your for like in my case an ultrasound on my heart. It's not like there's different places that you can pick and choose and like getting your roof done or new shingles on your roof. It's not that sort of thing. They got these laws and regulations set up so that you can't do that, and then you're at their mercy. You got to pay the $8 for parking or whatever the case might be, whereas somebody might have their ultrasound equipment in a shopping center where there's free parking. They've got you. Well, you know what they did in France to solve that problem, right? Yeah, and they solved it, at least for a while. But human beings being what they are and greed being what it is, I think we've had this sort of conversation before, haven't we? Okay, yeah, let's continue on here. Okay, clearly quite a bit of time has passed here, and stuff has been happening, and yeah, to be honest with you, I really don't feel too much like working on this anymore right now. Yeah, but I suppose I should. No, I shouldn't. Why should I? Yeah. This is not a have to thing. This is a want to thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, alright. I love these nippers. They take very little extra sanding or filing after you've nipped the screw off, in most cases. Yeah, so I'm going to call her quits here for this afternoon. I might be able to get out. I just checked the radar. There was rain moving over the area, but it does look like there's a clear patch moving by. And I'd kind of like to get out for a quick scoot. So I'm going to call her quits here, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow. It's a money grab.